That's a really great question, Jonathan. And look, I don't pretend to be an expert in this area. And this is an area that I do still struggle with every now and then. But what I tend to do is sometimes I just need to work from home for a day, get my stuff together, get my mind clear, get my to-do list sorted. I've also liked to build in space into my calendar to make sure I've got strategy time, where I've got time to be uninterrupted, sometimes I just need to think on a problem and do a bit of research on it, or use that time to go and talk to other people in other areas and get a different perspective. I'm really big on feedback, and I actually seek feedback because I like to see it as information to do my job better. And that's a skill you have to build because you have to be quite resilient to do it in that way. Again, not something I'm perfect at. I have my days where I might take things a little bit more personally than usual, but it's just about really doing some work on your own mindset, understanding what your priorities are, making sure that you've made time for those priorities and that you've got some balance. I find if I'm getting really overwhelmed and really burnt out, that's when, okay, I'm going to cut back on that wine that I love to drink so much. And, I'm going to put in a hard stop for a bedtime, reduce my social media time, get out and take the dog for a walk, or you know what, come home and actually switch off my laptop and I am just going to be present with my family, because that's something that tends to slip for me, and then the guilt overwhelms me and I don't like that feeling. So when I start to creep towards that. But another thing that I don't think we use enough is our own EAP services. So actually reaching out to our employee assistance providers, because a lot of them have really great advice. I know our particular EAP that we have at the moment, managers can call up and people in the organisation can call up and go, I'm really struggling with putting boundaries in, or I'm feeling really overwhelmed right now. And they are the experts, they're the clinical experts in this, and they have really great tools and resources. And guess what? It's free. You don't have to pay a cent for this amazing advice. So I think it's really important that us as HR professionals need to practice what we preach sometimes and actually reach out for that help ourselves, because we're so busy helping everyone else. We're the opposite of the plane. We don't put our own oxygen mask on first. So I think it's just reminding that you can't fill anyone else's cup if yours is empty. So I think it's just having that mindset shift. And sometimes I just have to give myself a good old slap around the face and go, get over yourself. Get on with it. Like, just stop. Do you know what I mean? So it's just about having that strong mindset, and really that's a muscle you have to exercise as well, is your mindset.